And we're live.
All right. Hey, guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to Winning Together. Today's show is brought to you by April's Interior Design, and we're at a guest location, I guess you would say.
Kind of, sort of.
April has done a lot of design jobs over the years. Where's the furthest place you've been to design, what's the furthest place you've actually worked on that you helped?
Park City, Utah.
Park City, Utah.
Long time ago.
That sounds exciting. So we're actually at our home today. This is where we live. We actually built this house. April designed it from the floor plans to the shingles to the colors. We're going to show you some of those things. Probably not all of those things. We may show you everything.
Not all of it.
It's according to just how far I can push her to show everything. So come on inside. Check out the bricks, by the way. You wanted a fabulous set of bricks.
Steps.
Oh, fabulous set of steps. Be careful, Smith.
I know. I feel like I'm going to fall.
Smith is walking and trying to record us. What about the floor? Where did the travertine floor? I love the color. Come on in. We've never came in this way before.
Nope, we haven't.
So it feels kind of odd. But this foyer, tell us, what did you start with when you actually designed this foyer? Was the floor, the walls, the color? How did you start? When you come into this foyer, what do you say? Okay, I'm going to do this.
Well, lights were definitely something I did first, but color also came for me.
You did the lights first? You picked the lights first?
Yes, I did.
That's pretty.
Yes, I did. A little funky.
A little funky.
Yeah, it's very me though.
Yeah. Now, what a lot of people don't know, one reason you haven't shown every part of the house is I didn't know this, but when you design a house, you don't just put it down on paper. You have to do it in stages.
Yeah.
So, because I know this was first, they put this up first in the floor, but what happened?
Oh,
you're looking at the floor. Okay.
Yes.
So I saw Smith do like this. Like, oh my God, what's wrong with the camera? Anyway, this was, I won't say an afterthought, but this came, you didn't decide on this.
I don't know. I don't decide on any furniture or art or anything like that before I'm getting space. So I have to feel it first.
So you didn't know that this piece was going to be here.
Absolutely.
What is this called?
That's a sideboard.
A sideboard.
Whatever you like to call it. But
okay. Now I do notice this was something you added later too. And I think that might be because it matches the fireplace a little bit. Sort of.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
I just loved it. No, not necessarily.
Okay, so a lot of times I'm working in the office, and now we have a fantastic new Ninja Studios in Douglas, Georgia, which you designed as well.
Yeah.
For every inch of it. What did Paul say about the color when he first saw the color?
Paul said, April, I'm gonna be honest. So when I first saw it, I said, I'm not sure about all this gray. He said, man, it looks fantastic.
There's Karen. Did you get Karen walking by?
Yes.
Okay. No, it's fine. That's our housekeeper. Lovely. Karen. So she's thank goodness, it's been 7 days since she's been here, so hopefully.
Yeah, sorry about that. We do live here.
Yeah.
So I've been stressed this morning about this.
She's been stressed because we're having the show. You used to get stressed about doing the show.
Yes, I did.
But you're not even stressed about that anymore.
No. Just when you're not on time. You make me and Smith both freak out.
I do that all
2 minutes before. Or actually 2 minutes after today before you got here.
I do that to Paul all the time. Paul's just like, whatever, that's Billy. But anyway, Paul didn't like the color.
Well, he did not just like it. He said it was blah. It was very blah.
Because it was gray. There's two different shades of gray. He thought it was like
actually
three shades of gray. Anyway. But once he saw the red chairs and art, things like that.
Well, it doesn't look anything like it until you put all the finishing touches on
In my office, at the new office, is just amazing. Is that people commenting or something? The dean? I'm just curious.
I believe so. I'm trying to mute him right now.
No, you don't have to mute him. It's good. I'm just curious to make sure everything's working properly.
Yes.
This is the first time we've used the phone, and Smith does not have an iPhone. Ooh, my but my office at the new office is amazing. Who's coming in now?
I don't know. Who knows?
Is that one of our children?
Yes, that would be our baby boy.
Okay.
Coming in. We're doing a show.
We're doing a live show. Anyway, I love my office. I love the floors in my office. I love the colors, the rugs. Very cool. Can't wait to see what we do next. I really love it. Now, but when I'm not working in that office, this is pretty cool. I won't close them all the way. But this is where I go to get away from the kids and the housekeeper and just kidding. Come on in.
He's really not.
So this is my office. I work at. I'm gonna turn the lights on the bookshelf. I can. Okay. So, and that's an old piece. That's an old piece right there. Let's sit down here just for a minute. And you know, this whole house, this whole project is a big project.
Yeah.
A lot of people. This was on a big budget. It was obviously because I mean, but before you had a big budget, you still were able to make some very cool, very fashionable designs, and the product. You can still have a great product without a huge budget.
Yeah, absolutely. We have several pieces in here that are not high end. They look it because of the way we put them together, but
speaking
not
of,
not everything is high end.
These chairs and this beautiful table right here with the leopard print. This is nothing but just a frame of a table.
Yeah, that's fabric.
So this is very inexpensive.
And this is something that we will be changing too. But
Yeah.
I don't know why we're sitting here actually. But I've had this was some of my very first furniture 20 years ago.
I just wanted to show people that you don't have, this is very inexpensive.
Yeah.
You don't have to have that huge budget to make something beautiful.
Right.
I do like that. I like that. Because for a long time we couldn't. We had to make it beautiful.
Absolutely.
Now I do love my Ralph Lauren
window
treatments, and I love check this out. April doesn't like when I do it. Watch this.
I'm sorry.
You see that? It's made to do that.
Stop.
I love that. You know how I know it was made to do that? The guy who sold them to us, Mr. Wilbur, said you can. I freaked out. But
you need shutters. I'll have the perfect guy.
Yeah, if you need some shutters, these things are awesome. You can take them out, wash them. You know, Karen, please take these out and wash them today. Let's come into the living room. Now, I do want to point out if I call it a tray ceiling, will be accurate. It's a tray ceiling in the foyer. And we got the most HD camera right there. That thing, you can see fleas off a dog's back with that thing. So anybody that comes up to the house peering in the window,
we know it.
We can get your fingerprints off of the camera. We have an amazing camera. This was what I meant when I said I thought the piece was the little lamp.
The little lamp
was made after that. The floors. What kind of floors are these?
Those are hickory.
Hickory. That's a very hardwood.
What's supposed to be?
It is hard.
JJ's proven otherwise.
JJ, he likes to scratch it with his toes.
Yeah, he does.
And you decided to go with a gas fireplace as opposed to a real wood fireplace.
Yes. Even though real wood's beautiful, I didn't want to mess.
So. Why? Okay, so you didn't want to mess?
I didn't want you in and out of the door with all the ashes.
I have experience with a fireplace. You and me in a fireplace.
Absolutely.
In our maybe our third house we lived in.
Yeah.
It had a huge fireplace. And on the description of the show, I said we want to talk about renting, buying, leasing. We'll get to some of that, but I think I just want to use most of the show to show people the house. So many people have asked me, when can I see the house? When can I see the house? But
still not finished, by the way. Everybody says, how can that possibly be? It's only been 8 months. It takes time.
And she will buy something new every single day. If you don't believe me, you just ask the FedEx guy. He knows her by
I have his number.
Cell phone number to the FedEx guy and the UPS guy.
UPS guy, yeah.
So anyway, the third house we lived in, we moved quite a bit in the last 10 years. Mm-hmm. So we went through a lot.
Yeah.
That's why the show's called Winning Together, because man, we've been for 10 years. We've been you like, I like to when you show how you did like a roller coaster. Hey, there's Trevor. So get Trevor.
Got him.
He's going to school.
He's going to school. You need to go to school.
He's been at work. He goes to work at 6 a.m. every morning.
That is true.
So, every morning his alarm goes off at 5:15. I'm very proud of that boy.
I'm proud of him too, except I wish he would set his alarm clock for what time he needs to get up instead of 45 minutes before.
He's going snooze it
because This house is super insulated, but
You can still
you
hear.
can hear
still hear
from
about
one
that.
end to the other.
I do the same exact thing.
Can you turn that off?
Yeah, over and over.
Can you
But
actually?
hey, it could be worse. He's 18 and gets up he goes to work at 6, school at 11, baseball, back to work, and then home, and has night classes too. So
And honestly, he does it without any
nobody else.
no motivation. I should say motivation. We don't have to say, hey, are you going to do this?
No,
Matter of fact,
never.
I don't even. I never even.
We hardly even know when he comes home and when he doesn't. I know that sounds
He
terrible.
may just say he's working.
I doubt it. You don't ask us for money.
I'm gonna turn on that tracker on this car. Can you actually see any comments?
Yes.
Have you got any new comments? Or?
Joey Arvidsson says, best looking steps made of bricks I have seen. Oh, that was funny. Brady Roberts says, I've been very privileged to have been invited over to the Merritt's house on a couple of occasions, and it by far is one of the nicest homes I've been in. Love it, guys.
And Brady has been invited. There's a reason. Brady's a very supportive person. He's a very problem-solving, oriented style person. He's a hard worker. He's a very loyal person. I appreciate it.
He actually came for me the other day, completely not anything about building Merritt Market. Came with me in about 30 minutes to help me with that. So very much appreciated.
Yeah, and that was, I think it was an IT problem.
It was.
And you didn't even call Smith.
Well, you called him, so
That's
don't
because-
throw me under the bus.
That's because Smith, he can't even find the house unless you give him the address.
You got it.
Are your arms okay? Your sword, we can change the location. Like properly.
I feel like I'm shaking a little bit. I'm trying to get that right angle.
I want to mention, we rented that third house. We did have a huge fire. In the description of the show, I talked about renting versus buying, and there's a definitely huge benefit to renting.
Oh, yeah.
And even some of my mentors that you don't like say that you should never own a home, and we own a very nice home, and I try to follow my mentors about 99% of the time. Now, one of them told me it was okay to own a home, and it was a good idea.
Yeah.
You gotta live somewhere. You might as well live somewhere nice.
Yeah.
So, but my point of that is, I'm a huge home ownership fan for almost everyone, because most people aren't going to be disciplined enough to rent something and then invest all the rest of that money.
Right.
So one of the simplest ways for them to build some equity and some net worth is to buy a home, and then at least they have that net worth.
Yeah.
They're building some value. A lot of people who rent spend all their. Karen's walking around the back, so she won't come through the living room. But anyway, a lot of people who rent spend all their money on everything else anyway, so it's not benefiting. Now, I totally get it. I totally get the concept.
Yeah. And we had to for a long time. I mean, it wasn't a choice for us.
Right.
But you kind of built this. Let's be honest. You kind of built this more for me than for you.
I mean, I wanted you to have a super nice house because you're an amazing designer, and I wanted people to see your work for sure. But no, man, this is equally for me. Yeah. Now, listen.
I don't know if you would have gone this far if it wasn't for me.
I definitely wouldn't have gone this far if it wasn't for you. We would not have this sofa.
Which is fabulous.
This is a fabulous sofa. Who makes this sofa? Can you get someone a sofa like this?
I can.
This thing's big.
I can.
Yeah.
Well, not just like this. No.
If you want to see April get nervous, just let somebody sit down here with a soda. We had a party one time. Somebody decided to sit on the sofa. I said, well, maybe that's what it's for. No, it's not. It's to be beautiful.
Well, not with drinks that can stain it. I'm good with water.
Good water. What about the
Tiger.
tiger? All right, we're gonna let Smith's arms rest. So we're gonna come right over here for a second.
And that tiger's upside down.
Smith, what I would suggest is to sit right here and move the Louis Vuitton out of the way. And that way you can press your elbows right there. Let me see some of the comments. Well,
Yeah,
I can't see that close. Read them to me.
Yeah, we got one from Sarah Stalker. She says, dang, I missed the beginning. Looks amazing. Not just, hey, that looks cool, but it is fabulous.
It is fabulous.
Thank you, Sarah.
So now in this kitchen, do you love this kitchen?
I love this.
Is this your dream kitchen?
Yes.
Okay. What did you? Everything about. Here's one thing I know about interior design, or at least professional interior design by April, is everything has a starting feature. Every room is designed around a certain object. So it was the lighting in the foyer. What did you design this kitchen
Same
on?
thing here. I
Same
found
thing.
these lights. No, that was my one of the first things that I didn't buy that first, obviously, but that was when we broke ground here. I knew those would be hanging there.
Really? So you already knew, you had that in mind ahead of time. Now, then, what was you do it in stages? What was the next tough decision that you had to make in this room?
The toughest part was my countertops.
Oh.
You know, we went back and forth. It's actually not what I thought was going to be here. You know that. I looked for what's called Panda White forever, and the only place you could get it was from China, and to get it here.
You might catch the COVID if you get it from China.
Well, we didn't. Well, when we were doing this, we didn't even know about the COVID. But it was so expensive that both of us decided we didn't want to quite go that far. So
that must have been really bad because I remember a lot of things that were a little bit.
Oh, it was real bad. It was really, really, really bad. Just the shipping alone from there was major.
Do you remember what country this came from?
I think this is Brazil.
This came from Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at this right here,
looks like a face.
It looks
That's
like a
why
face.
it's here.
And from this angle, you actually may have to walk around here in a minute and get this. You come around here now, Smith. Get this angle. I'm gonna show you something that's really cool about this. Probably right over April's shoulder. You see that face, Smith?
See it a little bit, yeah.
Looks like the screen face to me.
It does.
Mouth, and then see that?
I do.
I thought you liked that. But anyway, this did come from Brazil.
But it was already here. It was already shipped here, and I picked it.
It's already in Georgia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to show something real quick
Okay.
and make one of my.
I tried to have it.
No, that's not what this. Our housekeeper brought her food. Put it right there. The 6-top cooktop went with gas.
Yeah.
Now, here's something about April that you may not know. She's scared of gas. It's very scary for her to have gas in the house. I love it. I love cooking. So instant. Boom, there it is. It's hot already. But this is a Viking.
Yes.
Now, this is another one of those situations when we had to make a decision about to go with the Viking, which is the most expensive, the ones we look at. You could find another. But we went with the Viking because one of my principles that I live by is what?
Buy it nice or buy it twice.
You can buy it nice or you can buy it twice. And that is a successful formula that works. You buy something cheaper, you're going to have to buy 2 or 3 of them. So we always try to buy the best first.
And honestly, I messed up on the other one.
Yeah,
They're beautiful, but
yeah, they're not. We tried to save a little money there. Now we're going to go back and spend some
now we
money
don't
again.
have to spend money again.
So Smith, I'm gonna move my vacuum cleaner because I was just about to vacuum right before you got here. Come on over here, April. Gonna change locations. You can rest your elbows right here, Smith.
Appreciate it.
Yep. And we're gonna do this more podcast style. So you sit on that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Now, this is where we sit and have dinner every night.
No, we do not.
You and I have never sat at this table.
We had one time.
We did? Was it Thanksgiving?
We had Stan and Jen over one night for hamburgers. And we all sat here. Now Trev sits here every day at that end chair every single day. Him and Gabby sit right there. Only people I think that sit
Could
on
be.
the regular.
Tell me about this. What is this?
It's called a Sputnik chandelier. All the funkiness.
A Sputnik chandelier.
Mhm.
I like it.
Mhm.
If you like it, let us know you like it. Karen, come on in. You can get on the show. She's trying to be quiet. You're never quiet. What is wrong with you?
You don't want to be.
I know how to.
Cameras don't like me.
Cameras don't like you. So that, while we're let me show you something real quick. Guess what you can do with this?
Oh my God. Okay, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
So anyway, tell us about these. What are these called?
Window treatment.
Window treatments. That sounds like a procedure or something. Tell me about. Tell them, not me, how you designed, how you figured out what you.
I wanted something beautiful but very simple, and that's what I have. They're linen with that beautiful tape down the side. Billy calls it camouflage. It is not
I
camouflage.
was just kidding. You should.
cut velvet.
It's beautiful cut velvet. And what I love about it is we have them on all the doors and windows, at least the back. So so let me show you this, Smith. If I open it up, you have all the natural light. I'm not talking about the beverage coming in, right? And you can
Yes,
see
sir.
out. Okay. Now come right over here and check out this back window. Sorry, back door. We got two sets of doors here. Here and here. And these are how tall are these doors?
The doors are 8 foot.
8-foot doors. I think that's like 26 foot with up there at the top of the beams.
Yeah, 23.
23 to the top of the beams. Okay. Anyway, so there's a lot of light that comes in. We don't have to have all the lights on. But if you want, when you want to watch a movie and take a cat nap on the leopard sofa, this thing is almost like black. Close that thing all the way around. That's the ugly old chair. That's my chair, and I made her let me keep it in here. So don't show the chair again. But we'll show this over here. So this is some of the things that you added later. You know, a lot of this was added later, after the fact, before you knew where to put it, right? Yeah. Can you get the ceiling fan, Smith?
Yes, sir.
That came off my airplane.
It certainly did not.
Come on out this way. Hey, you know what? Before we go outside, can I take them? Can I take them to the master suite?
No, because Karen went in there.
Nope, she just went that way.
No, she went in there before
Let me go see.
started the video.
Oh,
So no.
You think she stripped?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
So no.
She did not. Come on. So this is one of our sponsors. You actually bought it at one of our sponsor places.
J&D.
J&D Design.
Okay, this could be not clean if you've been in here. Sorry.
So what gave you the inspiration for this room?
Black and white, my favorite of all time of anything. Everybody that knows me knows I love black and white. So this whole entire thing is black and white.
It looks a little bohemian to me.
Okay.
Is that true?
It's not.
It's not.
No, it's not.
What is it? Oh, bohemian.
This is not bohemian.
I do.
It's very elegant and a little bit modern, but not bohemian.
I got you. Maybe.
Well, Chloe's around bohemian for sure.
Okay. I was just talking. I'm talking out of turn.
Yes. That's so odd, right?
But check this out. You can see right out. This is our fourth set of French double
Yes.
doors on the back.
And this house had windows all the way across the back, and I changed it all.
So it's okay to modify a house.
Yes, we did that from the kitchen and all the way back there.
Mm-hmm. Check out the view right there, Smith. That's pretty cool to wake up. Check that out. Can you see it well?
Yes.
Are your arms sore yet?
Hey, I'll be okay.
He's stuck. We got any more comments?
We got Jeremy. Love the house, and the designer is awesome.
Yeah.
Come on this side of the can. I'm sorry.
Jeremy's trying to suck up for me.
That is a very cool black and white art piece of art right
Very
there.
modern.
Very modern. All right, so this is my favorite part of the entire house. Okay, so what we're about, maybe I don't know if Karen's got the hamper, so maybe keep the camera at least waist high and above, and we're gonna walk in. He's never been in here.
Oh, you've never been in here.
We're gonna walk in here, and we're gonna go to the right, which is my closet. And we're gonna come
Which
back.
I somewhat straightened up this morning because he's not going to do
So
that.
we're gonna walk in my closet, we'll come back out, we're gonna walk in her closet. Okay, I'm gonna close the doors that are in there, but that's my favorite part. But I'll show you the closets. They're cool.
Mine might not be clean either.
Okay. So look at that modern art right there. Naked women on my wall. Anyway, that's what it is. She's smiling. She's got that camera smile because she gave me a different look.
I know.
So this is my closet, and this is where I keep my ties and stuff. This is a pretty big closet, right? Pretty big closet, suit stuff. Now
Nice.
check out the lights in there. Those are really cool. Now this is a nice big closet. The last house we were in, our closet was probably this big or smaller. The whole thing for both of us. Oh, she's moving some stuff around. Wait a minute. Okay, now let's check out her closet. See what Miss Designer had to have. Go that way. Check out.
My favorite's the carpet, of course.
Oh, yes.
And check out her lights. Elegance. So the cool thing is we don't have to share a closet anymore, because in our last house we love small places, but when we're trying to get in the morning, it was a little tight. So I recommend 2 closets. Give her the bigger one. You guys take the smaller one.
It's bigger by like 3 inches, but he won't let it go.
It's so much bigger. And then we have the double doors coming into. We look straight forward, and then we'll just see what happens.
Well, hey, I can't help it if it's okay.
So this is continuing with the black and white. This is the master bathroom. You have the black and white with some green accents here and there.
Green's my favorite color.
Green's your favorite. Now this marble is similar. It's black and white, and I love. We don't have to come all the way, but I'll show you the mirrors in the doors with the black cabinet. Pretty cool. Smith, check out. So you got to get on that side. This black and white that comes right up the middle right there. Pretty cool. And this funky lighting, man. That's
Very me again.
By the way, Sarah Stalker said, I love the chandelier. I want a link. So she wants one.
So now again, we're talking about big and little. Look how much bigger her counter space is. So this is her side. Okay. Here's my side.
Poor thing.
Mine's-
Poor thing.
So I do love the crystal lights right there as well. Even though, again, not to point it out, but hers is bigger.
Are you a girl?
Now, my absolute best part. Y'all swap places right there. And check this thing out, man. This is a,
I know, we do use this. Sorry.
yeah, so there's something there. But we have double showers. We have jets. The jets come from each side. So you can stand in the middle and get jetted from both sides and from the top. So this, and you can come over here, Smith, and go up and get the black and white tile. That's what it's tile. And the black and white floor. How about the black and white floor, Smith?
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I love those checkerboards. That's cool.
All right, let's come on back now to the plan, the original planned route. This was unplanned,
Yeah.
but I knew I could get her in here.
Yeah.
I wanted to. We're not going to go upstairs. We're not going to go to the kids' room, but we are going to go out on another one of my favorite parts, the back porch and cooking area, the outdoor kitchen, driving bedroom. Now, I did not have, I guess you could say I had an opinion, but I didn't make one decision on what we did inside. I mean, do you want a black office? Sure, I'll take a black office. You know, and you know, there is that hidden closet that nobody knows about, and I kind of had some decisions about that. But you did it all the kids' room upstairs. You're the designer, but I did get my way on a couple of things outside that I really wanted. So I sometimes it's important when you're designing an outdoor kitchen. It's important to get a few things that you like. So I'll show you a couple of things. The stacked stone and the marble is a theme. Granite is a theme outside the entire backyard area. I'll show you. And the granite It's kind of tiger stripe. I really like
Yeah,
that.
you picked that.
I did pick
That
this.
was not my choice.
I picked the tiger stripe because it looks like my F1 Brayford cows.
But you don't have it.
I sold them. Anyway, this is called Smash Mud right here. So we went with that European look right there. I didn't pick that though. Stack stone, but I wanted an outdoor kitchen. Wash dishes because I do that every day. And then
Yeah.
plenty of drawer space for all your utensils. A big cooking area with a power fire. And I wanted to match the. Actually, you picked up some. Okay. But now, if you stand here and look that way, I 100% designed the pool house, except for the color, because you wanted to go smaller.
I didn't want. I would have done either. Yeah, that's it.
You would have done what?
It wouldn't look like that.
Why?
No, I would have done it different.
Well, I wanted.
That's what you wanted.
I wanted. Sitting area, somewhere to sit and watch the game out there as well.
Just a little bit. I think the lighting's gonna be better once we get to this.
Okay, we'll do that. Ah, come on, it's okay.
I got a waterproof phone.
Yeah. That's okay. Doors from this side with a big fan. That's a favorite spot for us. We do a lot of things out there. We do that. Now, April, she got the neighbors hall Sunday afternoon. She'll crank that thing up.
Why did you tell stories for another?
Oh, by the way, in the corner right there, high definition camera system. I can read your pupils. I can read your pupil dilation with that camera. You know, it's gonna make for a great picture.
We're not doing that.
Come on, go meet Joe.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
We got too close, too far
We
from the
got too far
Wi-Fi.
from Wi-Fi.
Good. I was saved by the Wi-Fi.
We were going to take you outside and show you the pool house, which has a pool table in it,
So
and a
it's
little
not
kitchen.
finished.
There's a bar out there with some beverages on tap, or at least
Actually, the ability, but no
no beverage.
beverage.
Yeah, you can't. The pandemic, you can't order the little half keg. Anyway, we have a place for that. We have a sauna, bathroom out there, hot tub. But this is where we spend a lot of our time right here.
Mhm.
Turn these fans on. Turn on April's soup here, but she is all about having some very loud music. The neighbors all the time. Have we got any more questions or comments? I'm just having fun.
We've never had anyone call. Well, we've had some crazy neighbors call on our dog before. I won't go into that.
The Tanya Simmons says, "Love it, amazing job," and Terry Gibson says, "Very well done."
Hey, is Terry Gibson back in town yet? Terry Gibson is supposed to be on the show. He keeps running from it. It's like trying to get Joe Biden at a town hall. He just dodges everything.
No, this may be your reason.
Wow.
Your impromptu.
Is that it for the comments?
Other than that, just the one I mentioned earlier, Sarah Stalker said she loved this chandelier. I think she wants one.
The bathroom, I guess. I'm not sure.
So this is the first show that we did not done in the studio, and we had a couple hiccups. We almost got out of the Wi-Fi range one time. That you were glad of that.
I'm very
I was
glad
going to show
of
everybody the pool table and JJ barking out there.
Yes, he is.
He wants to come out. But we'll be back in the studio next week at our new studio. This is something to see. It is absolutely. It's going to be totally state of the art. I'm impressed. Very impressed with the way that thing turned out. And if you would like a professionally designed house, office, all you gotta do is ask for April. Are you available, or are you retired?
I'm available.
You are
I'm semi-retired. but I'm
Semi-retired.
definitely available.
So you're on call for me at least.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
I'm
All right.
gonna send my bill.
All right. I don't know what time it is. I feel like it's probably been 40 minutes.
Right at.
Right at 40 minutes. It's gonna be the shortest show we've done so far. We wanted to show some people the house, and I'm sorry that I couldn't show you the pool house. JJ is so mad. I don't know if you can get him.
Well, Mr. Gene will be finished with the cabinets out there.
Yeah, so when he gets done with cabinets, we're getting cabinets out there. We're getting an inside bar because you couldn't. I had the outside bar, so you had to have the inside.
I mixed the inside bar because you were too poker table.
Okay, I'll get rid of one of the poker tables. I'd rather have the inside bar. I'll get rid of it. Fair enough. This is what winning together is all about.
You said no like multiple times.
I'm changing my mind. Oh, right here, you have evidence. Proof. I do appreciate you guys. Let me tell you something. If you would like and comment and share, it means a lot to us. It will. There'll be a time maybe when we can repay the favor. We do like to support people and the ventures they do. Winning together has been by far the funnest show that I do. But every single day at 11 a.m. you can catch a show right here live on my Facebook page. And we've done the last show at the old office. We've done the first show at our home. You said I can come back and show them the pool house when it's done. So we'll have another episode here later. Maybe I'll take them upstairs and into the kids' rooms as well.
Yeah, that would have to take some preparation time.
Yeah. All right, guys. We appreciate it. Please like and share. Share it with a friend. Tag somebody.
We got one more comment, by the way. Scott Sinclair says, "Love it. Awesome design and colors. Happy for y'all."
Hey, that's a good dude, man. That's my man right there.
Could I ask one question before we leave?
Sure.
You say black and white is your favorite color and design. Is it specifically the black and white, or is it because it creates an opportunity for you to make the other things really pop out?
I mean, I guess a little bit of both. That's just my personal look. I even in my clothing, I'm a black and white girl. I have on brown and black today, but that's just my personal preference. But you're right. It makes it very clean and crisp, which is what I'm attracted to.
Got it. There he is.
There he is.
Oh.
There he is. Okay. That's the way it is around here. JJ does what he wants to do.
You know what? That's a cool way to live life, though. To be able to do what you want to do. You know, have the total freedom of JJ.
Yeah.
Except when we lock him in the pool.
Clearly, he made you go get him in the middle of the live show.
All right. Well, I think we had a few events finish up yesterday. So I think we're back down to about 40 some odd events. I better go check on the crew at the new office, and we'll be broadcasting live from there very soon. I can't wait to share it. But